day, people. Game day, yes. Game day for the Dallas Cowboys. First full weekend of the NFL season. We covered the Thursday game. We covered the Friday game. Shout out to the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. And shout out to the Eagles for pulling out the win in Brazil. Now it's the Cowboys' turn. I have predicted in the mailbox a loss today, but that's because I'm 0-2 in my first two games. So, and I think it's a tough spot for Dallas. If Dallas goes in and wins in Cleveland, where I think the odds of them doing so were stacked against them with everything, with everything going on. CeeDee Lamb, he should be ready, right? Tyler Guyton, first start in the NFL as a rookie going up against the reigning defensive MVP. Cooper Beebe, I'm excited about. I definitely think it's an upgrade, but he has to do it, right, against a really good defense. Jim Schwartz's defense. Dak has had good success against Jim Schwartz's defense, but again, we have to see it. We have to see it. They have two really good corners. What's the chemistry going to be like with CeeDee and Dak? I think we're going to be fine. It's going to be in the mid-60s in Cleveland. It's going to be beautiful. I'll be streaming the game. I'll probably go on maybe earlier than 4 o'clock. I'm going to set up the stream. We'll go live probably, I don't know. Stay tuned. Just make sure you have your bell notifications set. I may go on third quarter of the first half games. I don't, we'll play it by ear. We'll see. I got a couple of things to do outside. So I want to do this video and try and go outside and get my pool cover on the pool. And then ready for some football. I'm excited. I don't get too excited about week one. Listen, everybody can be a fan however they want, it's good to get caught up in it. But as you get into the YouTube space, it's kind of like I'm excited for football, all games. I'm really excited for all games. So I think I will stream some 1 o'clock. I do think I will stream some in 1 o'clock. I don't know that I'll go on at 1. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to make that decision. We'll see how far I get outside. I love watching all the games. I have the NFL ticket. I love watching it. So it's possible that I'll go on at 1. First full day, maybe I will, right? Maybe I will. But stay tuned for that. But as we get into the Cowboys, like we outlined it last night on Primetime Phil. If you don't know Primetime Phil, that's my partner. That's the other channel. That's the channel I started with, broke off to my channel, still do. Me and Phil still do that channel. We don't do as much content over there, but it's quality content. I would hope that you guys would check us out over there, Primetime Phil. Nothing but the best, baby. Nothing but the best graphics. But everything Dallas needs to do, I'm going to share this Athletic article. We'll go with this. Everything Dallas, I don't know if anybody's subscribed to The Athletic, but The Athletic is for $1.99 a month. It's well worth it. You get Johnny Matches, John Machota. It's really good. I believe this article, he did it with Saad Yusuf. They did it together. But basically, what's up with Cowboys fans? Finally, the regular season is right around the corner, so we wanted to thank you for reading and supporting our coverage. Yeah, yada, yada. This is shaping up to be one of the most interesting seasons in recent history. We covered it. McCarthy, who is a Super Bowl, everybody forgets, McCarthy is a Super Bowl winning head coach, right? He's the Super Bowl winning head coach. Dracula is not a Super Bowl winning head coach, a.k.a. Nick Sirianni, even though he thinks the sun rises and sets in his, only, for him, then again, he's Dracula, so that don't make any sense. Stay out of the sun. stay out of the side. But anyway, he's had 3 straight 12-win years, 12-win seasons. So yet he's the final year of a contract. Mike Zimmer is tasked up fixing a leaky run defense while maintaining the good parts of the quality defense in recent years. As far as Prescott is under the brightest spotlight in his 9th season. Yeah, and I was going through my comments and I had some jamoke say, Dak's deal is not imminent. Oh, yeah, it is imminent. Will it get across the goal line? Probably not. It's imminent. They are close. Dak wants a deal done today. He does. So be on the lookout. If I had to think, if it wasn't going to get done, maybe we would have heard they're calling off talks. I kind of think it's going to get done. But if it don't, then there is no real deadline other than how's Dak going to play, knowing that they didn't get it done before week 1? To me, the price goes up, but a little bit each week. I'm like, all right, you didn't get it done. I wrist injury this week. We're going into next week. It is what it is. But it is imminent. The people I talk to, they are working hard. They expect to get a deal done. They want and expect, but it's going to cause Dak to have to lessen certain demands, and supposedly he has. So take it what you will. When I discuss something, I don't just pull it out of thin air. So take a long walk off a short pier if you don't believe me. Our goal is not to only be plugged in with the games news. Here we go. They're just talking about the Athletic. Basically, week 1. Okay. Rico Dowdle to get bigger load and more observations. Dallas wants Ezekiel Elliott fresh late in season, the receiver who emerges as number 4 pass catcher in Zach Martin future. They're basically just talking about the Athletic. But I'm very interested in today's game. Some of the key matchups. Look out for the Cleveland Browns left tackle. We talked about it. The left tackle is out, Jedrick Wills. The right tackle, Conklin, who's a great right tackle, who's coming back from an ACL, just returned to the team on a limited basis, or last Thursday. So I doubt he's going to slide over and play left tackle. He could. I think they're going to leave him at right tackle. But either way, Dallas defense should be able to get pressure on Deshaun Watson. I think they're going to try and run the ball and test our run game early, as most teams should. So look out for our run defense early and see. I believe the starters are going to be Osa and Mozzie. Let's see how that works. Let's see how Mozzie does. Mozzie needs to step up. They're going to run right at him. And then obviously we have Linval Joseph and Phillips to be able to bring in. Curious to see how they're going to use Micah Parsons. But defensively, I would imagine they're going to try and attack Kalen Carson. They're going to see how Trayvon Diggs' surgically repaired knee is coming off the ACL surgery. So we have some question marks in game 1. And, so that's why I took the Browns, but we'll be rooting for them. And I'll be streaming. I'm going to try and zoom in Loyal Cowboy from the stadium. He's at the game today. So we're going to try and see if we can hook up and see if he'll join us. That would be fun. So stay tuned. I'm just excited for the gamut of games. Like when you really look at the slate of football, and we could go over it. Let's see here. You got the Steelers and Falcons. Okay, that's a 1:00 game, right? You got Steelers and Falcons. Falcons has Kirk Cousins. And they're really talking up Michael Penix, how good he looks. I don't know. Steelers are going to go with Justin Fields, it looks like. I'm going to go with the Falcons. It's not a strong play for me at all by any stretch, but I'm curious to see all the hype around the Falcons. I'm curious to see how they look. Bills, Cardinals. I got the Cardinals shocking the Bills today, but, that's just me. That's a tough one. Bills revamped offense, new pieces. Gabe Davis gone. Stephon Diggs gone. Yeah, running backs. I mean, they have some really good running backs. So I expect them to run the ball a lot. That may play into the Cardinals' hands because the Cardinals can put up points. Bears and Texans. Looking forward to that. I expect the rookie. This is a good spot for the rookie quarterback, number one pick overall. Just really looking forward to seeing Caleb Williams play against the Titans. So I'll switch cameras so you guys can. I don't have to twist my neck. Yeah, here we'll do this one. I would say my least favorite game is Bengals Patriots. Bengals, look out for the Patriots today. I know that's a strong take, but Bengals, both receivers are out. T. Higgins is out. They don't expect, it's a game time decision for, what's his name? Jamar Chase. So I don't know about that. The Colts host the Texans. We talked about that. That's another good one. I think Colts are a sneaky play here. I picked the Texans straight up. Texans, I think, are just going to be too talented. The Colts are coming back with Anthony Richardson, who actually had a real good rookie year, but last year until he got hurt. So he missed a lot of time. So I would say the Texans. Dolphins, Jaguars, I think that's going to be a lot closer than people think. I think Jags are a live football team, but Dolphins are just signing everybody. To me, it's like the Dolphins and the 49ers. If you're just going by who's able to sign and keep all their guys and pay everybody and mortgage the future, I think the Dolphins and the 49ers are probably the two most talented teams by far. But we'll see. They have to play the game. I'm hearing that Jalen Ramsey is going to try and give it a go. I don't know why he would. He just signed this mega deal. They have a Thursday night game coming up Thursday, so I don't know why he would want to do that. But he does, so I would be very cautious if I was Jalen Ramsey. They need you for the long haul, my friend. If you're that good of a team, you should be able to not play today. Saints and Panthers, kind of a blah, blah game, but nobody's giving the Panthers any chance, and I'm not either. So I think the Saints should handle business at home. I don't think the Saints are going to be very good, but, we'll see. I think they're going to win tomorrow. To me, I have the Saints probably with a lesser record than the Giants, but right around the Giants. I think the Saints have a lot of talent, but on defense, I don't know. That's going to be curious to see. But the Saints remind me of the Giants in week one. I think the Saints will win, and I think the Giants beat the Vikings week one. Yes, I think the Vikings lose. I think Giants win their home opener. There's a lot of excitement. I think ultimately the Giants have a long way to go and not going to have a winning season. But I think they win today. Chargers and Raiders, 4 o'clock, first 4 o'clock game on the slate. Chargers, that's a tough, tough game for the Raiders. Chargers and Raiders, that's a showdown. Jim Harbaugh, first game back in the NFL. If I had to pick, give me the Chargers like I did last night. The Raiders, they didn't show me a lot in preseason. I know they're starting Gardner Minshew. Another great game. I want to see primetime Phil's alma mater, the Oregon Ducks quarterback, Bo Nix, travel to the 12th man and play Seattle, who's not getting a lot of love, but I like Seattle this year to contend for that division title. I think those teams are going to beat up on each other. I think the Niners will start out strong, but I think Super Bowl hangover is real. So if the Broncos can go in, I think both of these teams are going to be good. Me personally, I don't like starting out a game one with a division game because I think it's sloppy play for the first couple of weeks. So if you can avoid it, don't schedule division games, but I know they have to. They can't do that for everybody. So, you know, we'll see. I would say Seattle gets the job done against their rookie quarterback, but supposedly Bo Nix I think he was voted the captain as a rookie. That's high praise. Obviously, we got the Cowboys Browns. You know, that's a tough matchup, but I think the Browns' offensive line is beat up. I think if Dallas can get to them and stop Cleveland's run, then that will go a long way in getting a victory in Cleveland. I'm not going in with the expectations that they're going to do that. Until I see some of these questions answered, I'm not just going to be a homer and go Dallas rolls. My heart's telling me they're going to win. My brain is telling me they should win. But just like when Dallas goes to 49ers, unless the 49ers are decimated with injury, I'm probably not going to pick them to win. Just they have to prove it to me. Dallas, I saw Mark use my stat. You're welcome, buddy. But Dallas is 6-1 against the Giants in openers. Their record since 2010 is 6-1 against the Giants and 0-7 against every other game. So they've won 6 openers since 2010. That's basically what that means. And they've only beaten the Giants when they're the opening game. So they have to prove a lot to me today, and hopefully they do. Buccaneers hosting the Commanders. I think Commanders come in here with a lot of excitement. I expect Buccaneers to get the job done, though, ultimately. But I could see an upset there. I could. Lions, Rams tonight. Unbelievable game. Really, really is a good game. Lions and Rams. Lions, I love the Lions this year. And Lions could win. But the Rams are a live dog. They are. Revenge is real, people. They lost to them in the playoffs. So we'll see. We'll see. But that's really it, everybody. The table is set for 1 o'clock, and like when the ball is kicked. I will be live streaming. Just stay tuned. Don't think I'll be live for the 1 o'clock games to start off, but maybe I'll come in towards the middle of the 1 o'clock games, so stay tuned. But everybody, hope everybody has a great football Sunday, and I hope you join me for the Cowboy game at least. And I will talk to everybody later. But just remember, always remember, where is it? Go Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!